Good morning. May we realize the blessings, the light, and the peace that already accompanies us as we make our way here into this space for worship on this Lord's Day that comes from God. Wherever you are on your journey of life and faith and love, we welcome you and we affirm you this morning on the fourth Sunday after Pentecost. A couple of announcements. There's a fellowship time today outside under the trees. Two reasons. One, it's summertime. Two, there's a reception planned for after a service we're having in a little bit. We have a memorial service for Ada Horton today in the sanctuary at 1 p.m., followed by a reception. So this morning, make your way outside for a light time of refreshments and fellowship under the trees. And just to highlight a few things, our Wednesday Bible study on the book of Acts continues this week at noon. It's a bring your own lunch or not. Drinks and refreshments will be provided. And do not give it a thought. If you haven't been to the first two, come anyway. You'll benefit from the conversation and whatever you can learn about this fantastic, profound book of the story of the early church, which, as we go deeper and deeper, will remind us a lot of some of the dimensions of life happening for us right now in the 21st century church. Wednesdays at noon, and there's also a Zoom link if you want to come in virtually. And also, speaking of the 21st century, we will be having a meeting on Saturday at noon, this coming Saturday, to continue the process, the conversation about a second worship service. And just to repeat, a second worship service has nothing to do with what we're doing right now, right here. This is not changing. We're talking about adding a worship service. And we're talking about reaching out to people who are not us and are not here on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock. So it probably won't be in this space. We might not, I'm glad you're all sitting down, we might not use the pipe organ. Or if we do, it'll be a keyboard. Anyway, before anybody undertakes a major project of something they've never done before, wise people have told us it's important to sit down and identify the who, what, when, where, and why. What are the values? What is the vision that is informing this decision? To give you a clear path forward. Saturday, for about an hour or so, we're going to engage that process. We are not going to finish with an idea for what the second worship service is going to be, where it will be, how often, and all of that. What we are going to identify is what's the purpose? What are the values that are going to inform what this second worship service becomes? What's the vision? If that sounds all kind of esoteric, don't worry. I'll be there. I'll hold your hands. Actually, I hope I don't have to hold your hands. You're not the target audience. If you'd like to come, please do. As we often do, we'll feed you a little bit, because nobody can think on an empty stomach. But we're trying to reach out and think about the population that's not here. And their hair is not as gray as mine or yours. So there'll hopefully be a couple of those folks, not as a monolith, just to represent some ideas. So you know that's going on. July 12th, it's Saturday at 12 o'clock. And we'll be sharing what we learn as we go along the way. Vacation Bible School is coming up quicker than you think in August. The theme is timely, trusting Jesus in a wild world. If you would like to help a young person learn how to trust Jesus in a wild world, then maybe learn something yourself about what it means to trust Jesus in a wild world, come around and help us out. You can contact the church office, myself and Jan, anybody on Christian education, and we'd love to have you help. We're praying for Bill Leverich, who has successfully navigated a stay at Peconic Bay Medical Center and is now receiving physical therapy at Acadia facility. in Riverhead, and we're praying for his continued strength and recovery and to get back home with family. And we've also added to our list of many prayer requests the families and the people and the first responders affected by the floods that have ravaged Texas this weekend. So we're going to keep them in our prayers. We are thankfully a part of the body of Christ known as the church in this outpost, Southold. As a part of that reality, I will light our candles and have our prayer of invocation.